Welcome to the world of Ha!
Hi, I'm Hustle.
I'm Captain Sunrise. And I'm Nikki Reese from Power Rangers CEO Turbo and the Turbo Movie. Welcome to the world of Ha!
Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Alright, let me just test a couple things. I'm just getting set up here. Making sure everything's working. Got my headphones in. Alright, let me make sure audio is working for me. Okay. Audio is working. Alright, we are a go. Just wanted to make sure that was all set. Oh, sorry, I didn't have audio on for you all. Okay, now you should be able to hear the audio of the Switch 2. So yes, we are here live for the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. It's here. The day has finally come that we've all been waiting for. Finally, today is the day. Alright, I'm just popping this open over here. B-Dog, Blood and Gore Kid, hello, hello. Okay, so full disclosure, I had 2 wisdom teeth removed yesterday. So the 2 upper wisdom teeth. Right now I'm doing okay. Had pain off and on. Might be taking some meds while we're watching this if the pain picks back up, but feeling well enough to hop on and do the stream. But just you know, for awareness, they did put this like putty and stuff at the top on the sides of my mouth, so if I'm talking slightly funny, that's why. What's up, Joel? Surprised you're able to talk normally after wisdom teeth removal. Swollen for a couple of days. Yeah, I mean, yesterday, I was putting ice on it a lot and just kind of off and on pain. It's just weird with this like putty thing in my mouth. It just kind of, it's weird. But anyways, got my water, got my drinks, all that stuff. So we're ready to go. Oh, I do have to take my antibiotic, actually, before I forget. All right, this thing's about to start in a minute. Are you all ready for this? I'm going to swap to this screen here. There you go. That way you can see it. Big screen. While I get my medicine. All right. Whew. What's up, Prayers Bear? Hello, Edward. Oh, here we go. The countdown. The countdown has begun. All right, last minute predictions. Nintendo Switch 2. There'll be 2 models costing $400 and $500. $500 for upgraded storage, maybe packed in with Mario Kart. Releasing, I'm gonna say June 20th. Alright, that's my prediction. Let's see what happens. There we go. Oh, all right. Finally. Also, let me know how the audio is. If you want me to turn the Switch 2 audio the direct volume up or whatever. Okay, this is fun. Gameplay. Mario Kart. We're starting with Mario Kart. Okay.
Let's go.
1-up fuel, it said on the side, I think. Oh, okay. Oh, look at how many racers there are. Wow. Oh, that was so cool. Is that like DK plays? Oh, this looks amazing. Whoa. The music. Wait, okay. What is this? Side tricks? Whoa! What? Different outfits? Whoa! Mario Kart World! Yo! That looks sick!
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
I
the
like that we're
hardware
getting
design
some new
lead for
faces here.
Nintendo
This is
Switch
cool.
2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
New to the public.
Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Yo.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That's so sick.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh. Is that a baby
And in
Daisy?
this Mario Kart game,
Wait, the penguin?
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually
penguin's a
everywhere in this
character?
world.
Whoa,
In the
look at
classic
that.
Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Okay.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Oh.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
You can just
also
drive
freely
around?
drive around this vast world in free roam.
Oh, open world Mario Kart.
By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
Sweet.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations. A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Oh,
Mario
dude, that
Kart
art looks amazing.
World. The
Same
game
day as
launches on
Switch
the
2.
same day as
Launch
Nintendo
title.
Switch 2. More
Oh.
details about this title
Oh,
will
whole
be shared in an
direct?
upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Oh, sweet.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
I was wondering.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
I was gonna say, I was wondering what would
These
justify
are
a
the
new
Joy-Con 2
Mario Kart
controllers for Switch 2.
after the deluxe game, and that certainly looks good.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C
Okay,
button.
the C button. They're getting right to it.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Oh, okay, that's the animation. Okay. Oh, look at the new grip. Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
That was me.
That was you.
I think.
So quick.
Voice chat?
Oh no! Wait, no!
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah.
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
For an adventure.
While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. Sorry.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
Look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around
Oh, is that
you,
the Pro
your
Controller?
voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too,
Wow, the Switch 2's
letting you
big.
easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat
Oh,
menu and
screen
turn on
share.
game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
Yo,
you
that's
can
kind
also
of cool.
share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Hey, it looks really choppy.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay,
Looks
I got
kinda
it.
rough.
I got it.
Oh, no.
Yay!
That looks really rough.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content.
Oh, playing
even
different
while playing
games.
different games.
Yeah, I know.
That is kinda
one.
cool.
It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
That's so cute.
So cute.
So it works with Switch
You
1
can
games
adjust
too.
the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
Hey guys, we're together. Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Oh,
By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey!
yo.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Yeah.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
Okay, that's
Good?
kind of cool
you
actually.
can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh,
That looks good.
okay.
No,
Yeah, that
wait.
looks good.
Go
That
left,
looks
go
good.
left.
And then-
Left,
Oh, wait,
left.
I'll let you fix it.
Joel, this is the their new system.
using Game Chat.
Like PlayStation 4 to
Even when
PlayStation
you're
5,
apart,
you know,
you can
like this
play
is
games and hang
Switch
out
2,
as if you were
brand new
together
system.
in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
Wait, this is actually going to be really sick for streaming
hold a
too.
sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere.
Like if I were streaming and I
Game
had
chat.
friends there, you could see them all and hear them and everything. That would be sick.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Oh,
We hope
for
you'll
like
try
a
it
good
out.
year. Well, we don't know when the system launches, but
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
okay.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with
Oh,
Game
Game
Share.
Share.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system.
Even with
You can
Switch
share a
1.
game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier.
Whoa.
Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Okay.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to
Mario Kart
Nintendo
looks amazing.
Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
1080p screen, okay. Makes sense for a handheld. Oh, up to 120 FPS?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I'm surprised Nintendo's actually like talking about that. LCD screen, we figured.
The LCD
But
screen
HDR
is
is
more
nice.
vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
We don't know yet, Joel. This is their unveiling of the system.
The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
They'll probably tell us today.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
Mouse controls confirmed. We all knew it was coming.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the
That's
left
so
and right
crazy.
Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds
They
from the
breezed
built-in
through that
speakers
one.
are clearer and more natural
I would
in
have thought they would
handheld
spend
and
more time on
tabletop
the mouse
modes.
controls.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via Game Chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you. Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Let's see.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster.
4K support. Okay.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV
Okay,
mode.
60 FPS for 4K. Wait, the menu system looks the same. The system settings, it's like the same.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Is this their new, like,
Hello.
Wii Sports 1-2 Switch?
My current
like...
location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh.
This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
I assume built in to the system, maybe?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2.
Should have been included.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Oh, interesting.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh, okay.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Okay.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Oh, okay, even
We're
earlier
very
than
much
I was
looking
thinking.
forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit
I said
longer.
June 20th.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
Okay.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo
This
Switch.
is where we get the enhanced Switch 2 games? Like,
Nintendo
or
Switch
enhanced
2
Switch
Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Jamboree TV.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2, hit blocks to collect the most coins, guide an RC car with your voice, and compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
All right.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Oh, okay, I was hoping for this.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, so you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Oh, interesting.
Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Interesting.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Ooh.
Choose from these two modes, both of which support
That's
HDR,
really cool.
based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Yeah, gonna have to with how bad these games tend to perform.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Oh, interesting. Physical versions too.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
For Pokemon?
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Why do I feel tired looking at that already? Like your hands just constantly like... their version of Rocket League.
In
Hello,
Dragon
Super
Drive,
Plush
you'll
Videos.
use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls. Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright. On the third-party stuff.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Elden Ring.
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo
Hades
Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time. You'll battle beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは、カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Amiibo still lives.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart! All children, bring hope to our lives.
I was about to say, it looks like Daemon X Machina. I played it a little bit.
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2.
I've heard a lot about this
game. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Okay, launch title.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
Switch 2 edition.
You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
play this a lot back in the day. N64, GameCube, N64.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Is the audio lagging? Oh. What am I interested in? I don't know exactly. Out of a lot of the third-party stuff, I'm not sure.
Is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
Split Fiction is maybe interesting.
The story of light and shadow that never fades.
I'm just gonna refresh because
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the
certainly
turn-based battles.
Mario Kart and then the Switch 2 editions of like
to build out your
Zelda,
very own
Pokemon,
party.
all that.
Enjoy your adventure with
Third-party-wise,
upgraded features and enhancements.
Not too much
And
so
all
far.
new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
From Nintendo so far is
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Collaboration with Nintendo. Oh, interesting. Okay. Zelda?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface.
Another Hyrule
Their
Warriors?
union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle?
Story leading into Tears
Then
of the Kingdom.
that must mean this really is the past.
Yeah, Hyrule Warriors. The other one was kind of cool. I played some of it. So this is neat to get another one. I didn't play a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't recognize a lot of the characters, I'll be honest. I love Breath of the Wild, but then Tears of the Kingdom this winter, okay. Too much crafting and stuff that I just kind of lost interest in.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the imprisoning war,
But that's
which
cool
took
though,
place in
another
Hyrule long
Zelda-related
ago.
title this year.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
GameCube support, GameCube support, GameCube support. Yes! Ooh.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Sunshine Strikers, Mario Strikers, Luigi Mansion, Pokemon Coliseum, and Pokemon XD.
Nintendo GameCube.
Yo, actually, that's
Nintendo
cool.
Classics. The
Oh, I
Switch 2
actually wanna play those
exclusive game
stories
library
again.
coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Sweet.
And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube
Alright.
controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Sweet.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Alright, more third-party stuff. Deltarune? I've heard of that. Is this a big announcement? Undertale's parallel story. Why do I feel like this is a big announcement? I'm not as familiar with it, but I've heard the name. Launch day.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through
That's
a world
good to
filled
hear
with wild enemies
that
and
brand new
outrageous
big
weapons.
third-party games
We're still in
are launching
development,
on
and
Switch
it's
2.
already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made.
That's
Borderlands
a good
4
sign.
will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games.
The audio's
We're
off.
releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some trees. Awesome! You nailed it! Hook, line and sinker. Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really
no,
have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time, for home.
Oh no, Nintendo, what happened?
At Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game. We're excited to share more with you in the future.
It's across the board. Oh no, Nintendo. Yeah, everybody else is saying it's Frozen too. Oh no! They're high profile. Oh, there we go. No, but that's Civilization 2. Oh no. Oh no! Their big launch, and it's screwed up.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go.
I know, somebody's
Get
getting
ready
fired.
to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day.
Twitch stream the same thing?
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひリメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
Oh, there we go. Wait a second. Okay, no, it works now. You just had to hit live. Okay. I think we're caught up, maybe? Or not? I don't know. We'll find out in a moment once I can actually tell. If this is the right audio or not. I think it is. Okay, yep. Slight delay in sound, but that's how it's been the whole time. So, okay, we're good. We're back. Fortnite, same day as Switch 2. Okay. I wonder how Fortnite will run on the Switch 2 compared to other systems. I usually play on Xbox. A lot of stuff. No shortage of games.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
Very heavy on third-party
The next
stuff.
game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay. Last
Please take a
from
look.
Third party. Must be a big one then. Is this some sort of Resident Evil?
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Is this a Bayonetta thing? I'm sure there's people freaking out about this, but I have no clue what it is. Not my usual type of game, so.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Dinosaurs up in here too? What is this?
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Dusk Bloods? I don't think I've heard of that before. Is this new? Maybe it's a new IP. Huh. Only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software.
Wow.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director,
really
Hidetaka
interesting.
Miyazaki, will share more
A
details
brand
about
new
the game.
Switch
So
2
please check it out when it's
exclusive
available.
From Software game? That's big.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, something from Nintendo themselves. Kirby? Give me a new Kirby Air Ride, please. Don't tell me it's a new Kirby Air Ride. Don't tease me like that. Don't tease me like that. What? I'm literally like, oh no, oh my gosh. I didn't expect to get emotional over a Nintendo Direct. This year? Oh my gosh.
Kirby Air Ride,
Ah.
which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube
I loved
system
that
over
game on
20 years ago,
GameCube.
is getting a brand new game.
I played it so much.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro
That's
Sato.
why I was asking for it during the GameCube section. They're
Next
making
is
a
our
new
last
one.
trailer for today. Please take a look.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Ah, what is this? Okay. Whew. Alright, let me gather my composure here. What is this? Is this a new Mario? Donkey Kong! New Donkey Kong game? Okay. That was something people were kind of expecting, maybe a 3D Donkey Kong game. Oh, interesting. I've never been that big of a Donkey Kong fan, to be honest. But this could get me into it. This actually looks kind of cool. Huh. What's the music? Bonanza. Yo, this looks interesting. July 17th. Whoa!
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring
Wow.
Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong
1 month
Bonanza.
after launch.
With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
All right, price.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Are you gonna tell us the price?
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
Ooh, that doesn't
You'll
bode
have
well
to
for the
wait just a
price.
bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
Not
We
telling us
appreciate
the
you
price
joining us today.
Thank you very
means
much.
It's gonna be expensive. Ooh, that's not great. Because the Switch 1, they like right out the gate were like, here's the price, release date, done. Okay, so these are all the things they're going to show in the treehouse in the next 2 days. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to watch the treehouse stuff live. All right, well, what do y'all think? It's probably going to be on the Nintendo website. Once they update it. There's got to be something. Yeah, how are they not going to tell us the price right now? Switch 2. I'm just making up URLs. Alright, what are your thoughts? Obviously, we have to see the price, but June 5th, so this thing is in 2 months. It's coming out, which is cool. I expected June, but I didn't expect June 5th. I thought later in June, but sweet. Day one, Mario Kart for me, and then there's the GameCube Online Classics and stuff. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of other third-party stuff they showed. I don't know how much else I'm really gonna get third-party wise on launch. Sorry, my cousins are texting me. They're like, "Did you guys see the Switch 2 Direct? The stream crashed and everyone was upset." So I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm live streaming right now." So yeah. But as far as like other games this year, I mean, the Donkey Kong game looks pretty cool. It's only a month later. I don't know when the Kirby Air Riders game is coming out, but day one. I mean, I didn't expect to actually get emotional about that. I think it's just because so growing up, so my first console was the Nintendo 64. And then the first video game system that me and my sisters, we all saved up for and got was the GameCube. So the N64 was like a gift, when I was little, but then we all saved up, got the GameCube, and we all played N64, GameCube, and stuff a lot together. It wasn't until after that my sisters kind of grew out of it as well, and I just sort of stuck with it. But I have so many memories of a lot of the games on the GameCube. Smash Brothers, Animal Crossing, Kirby Air Ride, everything else. In fact, with Kirby Air Ride, even, it wasn't even so much the racing stuff. It was the, what was it called? The city trial or whatever? That one mode where you could kind of like go around the city, and there are all these like events that would happen, different things you could do. And it was just, I don't know, it was something just really fun and unique. People on Twitter saying no price yet because of tariffs. The only thing though is there are rumors that pre-orders happen next week. Like, pre-orders have to happen very soon because, like, how else are you going to do that? Maybe they didn't put it in the direct because they weren't sure by the time they recorded the direct, but they have to announce a price on the website today or something. That has to be. I'm looking it up online to see. Oh, wait, and I totally missed it. Is Kirby Air Riders from Sakurai? Oh, it is. I totally missed it. Which makes sense, but dude, that's best announcement for today. Kirby Air Riders. The new Switch features seem really cool too. I mean, mouse controls we kind of already knew, but good to have the confirmation. Game chat stuff is really interesting. Being able to just, voice chat's not really new, but how they integrate it into the games, and you can see people's cameras, feeds, and all that. The gameplay sharing. I know like PS5 I think has that to some extent, but I don't have a lot of other gaming friends with a PS5 versus I did have a bunch that have a Switch. So I feel like I could utilize that kind of feature more on a Switch 2. The only thing is the gameplay feeds look really choppy. So it depends on which type of game it is. Like if it's a slower paced game, it might be okay, but if it's like a fast paced type of thing, it's going to look really choppy and not as great. But oh, okay, so Nintendo Store, some people are saying store.nintendo.com might have it. At least some other countries have it. I don't see it yet for the US store, but I assume it'll... So there's the UK store has stuff apparently. Let's check. Mason, what's up, Mason? I can't even go into the Nintendo store to look at the prices. There's a queue into the UK store just to look at stuff. You got to pre-order like 3 of these things? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm just wondering, like... I can't even go in to see the... I'm looking online to see what people are saying. There's some prices on some Nintendo stores. But they're in other countries, so I don't, like, the... Okay, people are saying $449 US, $500 with the bundle. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That bundle's a really good deal then. So I was expecting 400, 500. Yusuf, what's up, Yusuf? So that's interesting. Mario Kart World by itself, 8,980 yen, which translates to about $60. Okay, we have a few things here. Ask the developer what's new with Nintendo Switch Online. All right, so some things are popping up. Why don't we walk through some of this? Okay, so what's new with Nintendo Switch Online? So using game chat. Okay. So it looks like at launch it's probably going to be these three: Wind Waker, F-Zero, GX Soul Calibur, with more games in the future. Some have fun options like a retro screen filter and widescreen gameplay. Oh, okay, cool. So if you have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you get the upgrade packs for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for free. Oh, okay, that's cool. I mean, I was going to get those anyway, so getting them for free is cool. I'll take that. Joey says, did I see the new Robosen Bumblebee that transforms into Volkswagen Beetle? I did. Unfortunately, so Robosen sent me some of the other ones, like the Megatron and Grimlock, to review. They did not send me Bumblebee. Don't know what happened. I just never heard from them. I reached out and didn't hear from them, but it is what it is, so no worries. I would love to review the Bumblebee, but haven't heard from them. Alright, so Nintendo Switch Online app is going to be renamed to the Nintendo Switch app. So it's got the voice chat for Switch, which nobody ever used. Switch 2, do game chat. Zelda notes. Okay, we saw that. On Switch 2, you'll also be able to access your most recent 100 screenshots and video captures via the app. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the Ask the Developer stuff. There's probably going to be some interesting tidbits in this article. Alright, so this is background to the people on the article. I'm just going to try and skim through real quick to see if there's any interesting nuggets of information. So I started working on this around 2019. But they, started planning ahead of that. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So Breath of the Wild was created with the Wii U's capabilities in mind. Tears of the Kingdom, performance improved for Switch. So they wanted to prioritize improving the processing speed for Switch 2. They want to get the most out of the hardware. Okay, so in Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can experience exhilaration of being able to destroy anything you want in the game without restrictions. Mario Kart World, old courses, now connected seamlessly in a single world. So, okay, so they decided to keep the Switch design, not make any changes for change's sake. Alright, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to refresh because I want to see price stuff. Like, I want to see, like, the specific details of things. I feel like that should be on their website front and center somewhere, but... Alright, what else? So focused on functions necessary for all software versus doing some unique things for certain games. Alright. Pre-order start April 8th in the UK according to IGN on Twitter. Take care, Yusuf. Oh, begin April 9th. Pre-orders April 9th. So Business Wire, hold on. Switch to Business Wire. Where's the trying to find the latest. There we go. Here it is. Press release. Official press release. Suggested retail price $450. So, comes with the console, the LNR controllers, the grip, straps, dock, ultra high-speed HDMI cable, AC adapter, USB-C charging cable. But you save basically $10, I think, if you get the bundle for $500, because the game's $60 roughly. So, and it's a digital copy of Mario Kart World in the bundle. That's what I'm gonna get because I want Mario Kart anyways. Doesn't look like there's any difference in systems. Like I thought maybe the bundle, because that was my prediction, is there'd be a bundle with Mario Kart, and I thought maybe it'd have increased storage, but it doesn't seem to be that way at least. All right, so game chat. Once game chat is up, players can start a chat with friends anytime by pressing the C button on the controller. Okay, you can built-in mic voice chat with playing games up to 12 people. Up to 4 friends can share their screen, and if they connect a compatible USB-C camera. Oh, so only up to 4 can share their screen and camera. Additional friends can just chat with audio only. So you can have up to 12 in total in the chat, but only 4 can share their video and screen. Okay. So you invite people from the friend list. Okay. Joy-Con 2 controllers, we know that. The stand. 2 USB-C ports. Faster processing speed, new visually advanced gameplay, detailed graphics, faster loading times. Audio spatial sound, 256 gigs. Okay. Nintendo Switch Joy-Con controllers and peripherals, such as Switch Pro Controller, will be usable by Switch 2 by connecting them wirelessly. Makes sense. Switch 2 dock. Multiple people can play one title with game share. So if one person has a Switch 2 system, game compatible game share, they can invite others to temporarily play the game together, local play, with their Switch 2 or Switch system. Between Switch 2 systems, game share can be used with game chat for online play. That's really cool. So what this is telling me is, like, if my wife and I both have a Switch 2, but we only have one copy of Mario Kart, I can share that with her, and then we can both play it online together. That's cool. Virtual game cards, they already talked about that in the last Direct. Nintendo Switch Online. Alright, new accessibility features. Ability to adjust font size, enable screen reader, and speech-to-text features within game chat. Okay, you have parental controls. Children under age of 16 will need parent or guardian's approval to start chat. So Nintendo Switch 2, available for pre-order April 9th. So that is next Wednesday. Man, I wonder what time. I have a dentist appointment and stuff too. Oh man. I'll be like at the dentist trying to pre-order the Switch 2. Logo Boy Enterprises. It was, right? Wasn't that a fun Direct? Yeah, I agree, Joel. At least gives us a chance to, like, prepare. There's going to be bots, and scalpers will be going through everything anyway, so it's going to be annoying and tough no matter what, but at least giving a week in advance gives a heads up to normal people like us trying to get a system that we can plan for it. You know? Cooking Mama Switch 2 game? That would be interesting. Okay, so Switch 2 will launch with blah, blah, blah. So they're talking about launch meaning launch window, because Donkey Kong Bonanza is not launch day. Alright, Mario Kart World. 24 drivers. Okay. So, this is going to be April 17th. So this is in a little over 2 weeks. I'll actually be in London. So we're traveling to London in 2 weeks. For a bit of a vacation. So I'll actually be there when the direct is happening. Alright. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Super Mario Party Jamboree, July 24th. I think my wife has the physical copy of Mario Party Jamboree. Oh, okay. So, the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom upgrade editions come on launch day. Okay. Kirby and the Forgotten Land upgrade comes August 28th. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It says when the game launches in 2025. So whatever the launch date is, I guess it'll come with that. Coming late 2025 for Legends EA. Hopefully it's at launch. There's a Switch 2 edition. Kirby Air Riders. Oh, man. So excited. Dragon Drive. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I feel like... I mean, I don't know. Maybe the game has a lot to it, but it seemed like a great introductory tool to the system. And there's tech demos, mini games. They look very simplistic, at least what they showed in the trailer, that I feel like it should have been free. Like, you want people to learn about the system. This is what you should do. So that, I mean, I don't know how much this is going to cost. I mean, if it's like 10, 20 bucks, I guess, but still, like, I mean, I'll get it because I want to explore the system to its full. It comes out launch day, so that'll be interesting to see, but I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Even if it was digital only, just as a free digital download or something, like, I don't know. Alright, now they're getting to third-party stuff. Oh, so Cyberpunk is launch day of Switch 2. Wait, was this a part of it, or did we miss this? Maybe this was when the stream was acting weird. Final Fantasy VII? Did we see that? Did I just completely, like, blank that out? Okay. Alright, well, that's all the information there. So let me go back to the Ask the Developer interview. I'm just trying to see if there's anything particularly interesting that stands out. Battery life, okay. Battery capacity to 1.2 times that of Switch. Okay. I mean, battery life was fine on Switch for me. So having a little bit more is nice. Okay, so Switch 2 games have larger file size. In order to load data while smoothly processing the game, a certain amount of access speed is needed. Necessary. That's why it's necessary to use a microSD express card. HD Rumble 2 for Switch 2 has a wider variety of vibrations. So HD Rumble. So not only a stronger vibration, it also feels more realistic, has quicker response times. It does look very satisfying with the magnets. Alright, so talking about mice control. So you can use your left Joy-Con to move your character around with the stick, and right Joy-Con is a mouse to aim and shoot. That's really cool. I wonder if, like, Fortnite, you know, will be updated to support that control method. That would be interesting. So they still have the touchscreen. Okay, Switch 2 Pro Controller. Looks similar, but redesigned from scratch. In particular, left and right control sticks are quieter and don't make noise. They glide very smoothly. I wonder if they're gonna... They haven't so far addressed the Joy-Con drift. I wonder if there's anything that they're gonna talk about here. Probably not, but... Okay, the grip handles were designed with reference to the GameCube controller, so the base of the grip is made thinner to give the fingers more space. I mean, it looks very similar. It's just a little... I feel like the colors are a little odd. Like, with the regular Joy-Con, you have the top, the middle, and then the handles. These are all one color, and then you have the top part that's white. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little odd. Oh, okay. So the GL and GR buttons that are on the Switch 2 Pro Controller, they're also on the Joy-Con 2 charging grip that are sold separately. So just like the Switch, you get the Joy-Con grip, but it didn't have a ability to charge while you're playing with it. The separate Joy-Con grip that was sold separately was the charging grip, and it had a USB-C port. So it sounds like the same thing here. You get a Joy-Con 2 grip, but there's a Joy-Con 2 charging grip that's sold separately. But not only does it have the ability to charge, the Joy-Con grip also has the GL and GR buttons. That's actually really cool. Oh, okay. The assigned button inputs are saved for each game as well as each player. Okay, that's kind of cool. So some added customization there. So they didn't have voice chat on the Switch because the processing capability of the Switch, I guess. So now they're able to have it built into the Switch 2. Okay, so they're talking about game screen sharing. Yeah, interesting. So you can play online, but of course with the game share, you can people with single player games share your screen and have people kind of help you, so you can kind of watch your friends play the other games. That's really cool. I mean, I think that's what PS5 has. I think you can even have somebody remotely control the game on PS5, but I haven't had a chance to really try that. But I could definitely see this happening. All right. Well, hopefully, and they're talking about the back and forth of like working with developers on like how much should be reserved to system functions versus game functions. So, hopefully, whatever they did works well and isn't like super slow and you know. Hey, look at that! What I found interesting was it makes you feel like a bit of a live streamer, like when you connect the camera. That's exactly what I said. Is like this will actually be kind of cool for live streaming. Alright, talking about the noise cancellation. Oh, they're talking about the download play feature from the old systems. But it took a long time to transfer data when they tried to do it with Switch. That's good that they're acknowledging that, because that was my fear. Some of these features will be really slow, but it sounds like that's why they didn't do them before, so maybe now with the Switch 2 it'll be faster. What separates is you can start playing right away. Okay. Okay, interesting. So instead of everybody showing the same screen on some games where you'd all be seeing the same screen, when card games and Mahjong and the Clubhouse games, each player shown a different screen because it wouldn't work if everyone was shown the same screen. Interesting. Okay, so game chat is built into the Switch 2, compatible with all games. Game share only used with compatible games. Makes sense. Yeah, may not be ideal for games require precise timing of button inputs. All right, last part here. Okay. So the 3DS had DS hardware in it for backwards compatibility. Wii U had Wii hardware in it for backwards compatibility. Switch 2 doesn't have Switch hardware. So there's a process of converting game data for Switch to run on Switch 2 performed on a real-time basis as the data is read in. Whoa, interesting. If a new feature like Game Chat is available not only for Switch 2 games, but also for Switch games, I thought it would create chemistry that would enrich the gameplay. So Game Chat should work with Switch games as well, which is what they showed, I think. So that makes sense. But that's really cool. So it's a better way to do actual voice chat on Switch games as well. Wow, they're checking every Switch game one by one. More than 10,000 games. Yeah, obviously things like Labo isn't going to work because it's a bigger system. Yep, Game Chat will be available for Switch games played on Switch 2. We believe there are many things we can do, such as making Switch games compatible with Game Share through free updates, as well as leveraging Switch 2's processing power. Alright, so using Nintendo accounts for system transfer. Thanks to system's performance capabilities, Nintendo eShop on Switch 2 has been improved and runs smoothly, even when displaying a large number of games. Good, because it was slow. New feature on eShop called Game Finds for You, which lets you quickly see screenshots and watch introduction videos for games. Okay. Oh, wait. Is there a... Ooh, a little video here. Okay. So you can kind of scroll through like that. That's pretty cool. The interface looks the same. For better or for worse, I don't know. I was kind of hoping for a bit of a revamp to like the system UI, but it looks like, at least from the way the eShop is, pretty similar. But I guess also if they're trying to do all this game chat, game share, all this stuff that's going to use system resources, you also don't want them to go overboard with stuff too, right? And slow things down. So I get that also. Oh, the name. They even considered ideas like Super Nintendo Switch. But the Super NES couldn't play NES games. Oh, so that's why they didn't want to use the Super. Okay. Interesting. All right. Well, that's that. Let me refresh the Nintendo page. Anything on Switch 2 yet? I don't see a Switch 2 page yet. I'm checking online to see if folks have any other interesting tidbits. Oh, okay, My Nintendo Store. Switch 2. Learn more. Register your interest to buy from My Nintendo Store. What earbuds am I using? Are they better than AirPods? These are some wired headphones for my PC because I don't have wireless ones for the PC. I use AirPods almost all the time. That's my main headphones. These are not, in my opinion, not better than AirPods, but they're pretty decent. These are Bose headphones. What are they called again? I forget the name of these. Yeah, I can't remember the name, but these are like that. It's just easier when I'm doing a live stream to have something wired plugged in. Okay, so here's something interesting. So buying the Switch 2 directly from Nintendo. Sign in with your Nintendo account and register your interest. We'll be in touch with an invitation email once it's your turn to shop. So, if you are eligible, an invitation email will be sent to the email address associated with your Nintendo account. The invitation will be valid for 72 hours. Invitation emails will be prioritized on a first-come, first-served basis. Who've purchased Nintendo Switch Online membership, the minimum of 12 months of paid membership, and a minimum of 50 total gameplay hours as of April 2nd. I like that. It's like existing, it's not just people that just signed up now, it's like, you know, your existing customer base. Then they'll send to the remaining folks after that. Invites are non-transferable. Optional accessories available for purchase. For system and each accessory, limit one purchase per eligible Nintendo account during invitation period. Check back soon for retailer availability. So that's if you're buying directly from Nintendo. Other retailers, I don't know how they're going to do it all, but this is actually a really nice way of doing it. So, you have two options. Oh, you have to sign in to actually see the details. When will I be notified? First batch of invitations will go out starting May 8th. Ooh. Okay, so it's not in April. I mean, I guess, like, the nice thing about this, then, is, like, you could sign up now, try on April 9th with some retailers to get a pre-order in, and if you don't, then this is a backup that hopefully you'll get an invitation to be able to do it. You know? So that's nice at least. Orders will be shipped after purchase. Your purchase window will be shown in your invitation email. Your approximate ship date will be provided at the time of ordering. Please note that release date delivery is not guaranteed due to processing shipment time. That's the only, like, downside is I feel like it might be easier to get a copy through Nintendo, but I also don't know that release date delivery is going to be as guaranteed. So if we really want it day one, it's probably going to be better with a certain retailer, especially if you have like a store pickup type of thing. Okay, my Nintendo store will have a variety of additional items. Purchase items. Okay. Alright, interesting. I like that. I really like that. Oh. So this is interesting. Mario Kart World, MSRP, I don't know if it's going to say it here. We'll go through it in a second. $80. What? Oh, wait, hold on. So, okay. 3 stars. Is that just physical? So, okay. First of all, Switch games, some are $60, some I think $70 has become kind of standard in the industry as well. $80 is a lot. Somebody found a screenshot on another region's website that has Mario Kart World, digital and physical is $10 more. Now, I don't have the US version of it, but it's possible that maybe the digital version is $70 and physical is $80. But even still, that makes that bundle even more of a deal. Okay, so let's look at this in a second, but I did want to go back to the shop really quick. Because somebody said that they have microSD express cards. On the shop, but I don't see them. But apparently 128 gigs is $45, 256 gigs is $60. That's a lot, but I'm sure you could probably buy it cheaper elsewhere. Oh, this is at the SanDisk store. This is at SanDisk store. Okay. So directly from SanDisk, not Nintendo. So yeah, I'm sure you could probably find it cheaper. Oh, okay, hold on. The Nintendo Switch page apparently is... Hold on. Okay, so here's the Switch 2 page. Okay. A lot of stuff we already knew. Mouse. I saw somebody mention there's prices listed here, so that's what I wanted to look up. Nintendo Switch 2 accessories. Here we go. Okay. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller. $80. I can't remember how much the regular Pro Controller was for Switch. Was it $70? Either way, I mean, I think I'm not surprised by that. It's cheaper than other Pro controllers from other companies like Sony, because this is extra buttons and stuff too. All right, Joy-Con 2 controllers, $90. Do they have the price of them separately? I don't know. They are sold separately as well, so that you still will have the option of just buying one. I don't see any like different colors either, which is kind of a bummer because like if you want to buy more controllers at launch, at least so far, I don't see other color options. So I might have to hold off on doing that and just stick with, you know, the pair I get at launch. Joy-Con 2 charging grip. So, oh, so that's how they do it. The buttons, they're like these tiny little nubs there. The GL, no, that's not it. Sorry, these are. Oh, that's for the magnet. Okay, there we go. There's the GL, GR buttons. It is a little small though, but that they added that to the grip, and then they have the magnetic release buttons on the grip. Okay, so that's the $35 for the charging grip. Oof. Okay. The strap, $12.99 for both. Okay, it's not like each, but okay. So with a push of a button, I guess you can remove the strap somehow. Push of the release button. Okay, because the one that the Switch comes with, wait, does it come with colored straps or no? Includes 2 Joy-Con straps with the controller sold separately. But what about the one that comes... Does the system have colored straps or are they like gray or black or whatever? Here, let's just check something. I'm just curious. It's tech specs, but does it say? No, I don't know. It doesn't really say. I think it might come with the colored ones, because I think on the Switch, the system had gray straps with it. But then if you wanted the colored straps, they were sold separately. But I think now because the Joy-Cons are like gray or black or whatever, yeah, I think it comes with the colored straps. So no need to buy, because I would also get the straps for the colors, but it looks like in this case I don't need the straps because it's the same thing that's already released. Unless you want both blue or both, you know, like the same color, but whatever. Okay, they have the wheel again. Joy-Con 2 wheel. I didn't really use these much, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to get these. Alright, Switch 2 camera, $50. So you can angle the camera up and down. Designed specifically for use with Switch 2. There is also a built-in privacy shutter. Okay, if you want another dock. Here we go. Dock set. $110. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. There's your other dock set. Switch 2 carrying case screen protector, $35. Sorry, I just need to respond to a message. Okay. So they have a small one with carrying case screen protector, but then they have this one here that stores the Switch 2, the dock. Oh, okay. Actually, this is kind of nice. I mean, I may use this for, like, if I'm traveling. Well, I don't know if I want to bring the dock or not. But, I mean, sometimes I just travel with just the handheld. So this is kind of smaller. But this, especially, like, at the outset, because I would only just use the dock that it came with. Over time, if they release other special edition consoles, I might buy those so they don't have more than one dock. But for now, that's kind of cool. And the AC adapter, they don't really specify how many watts or whatever. $30. Micro SD. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Mario Kart World. There's so many interesting characters and stuff they've added too. I'll have to really like analyze this in detail. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of channels out there doing that. I'm just kind of quickly breezing through some stuff. That's so cool. So then if they add DLC, just imagine them expanding the worlds out, adding more worlds to this map. That's so cool. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this game looks sick. Wait, did Donkey Kong just... Hold on. Did Donkey Kong just dab? What? What was that? Oh. Now this is interesting the way they describe it in Grand Prix. The areas between courses are part of the race too. So instead of 4 separate tracks, is it just like one long race? I wonder. Yeah, non-stop. Or no, maybe that's the next part. No, that's for Grand Prix. I don't know. That's interesting. Wow. 16 racers down to checkpoint 2. 12 racers, 8 racers. That's really cool. I love the outfits too. Free roam. The 4 players on the same system. You can even use the Joy-Con controllers. Okay. Wow, look at that artwork. Look at some of these characters too. Dude. The penguin also. That's so great. Off to the corner on the right side there. Logan Boy says, I was planning to get a metallic blue new 3DS XL, but it's not there anymore. Blue's my favorite color. Where did I put mine? I don't know where I put mine. I think that's the one I have. But it wasn't. I don't think it was sold in the U.S. Like there is a USA region one, but I had to import it from like I don't even remember somewhere. Was it in the Middle East or something? Like there was a USA region one. Yeah, blue's my favorite color as well. I don't know where I have my 3DS XL. I think it's I think I took it upstairs, so I don't have it with me here. Otherwise, I would show you. But speaking of blue, I did get this recently from Colorware. A customized. It's all dusty. Switch to OLED, or not Switch 2, Switch OLED. That's fully this nice like metallic blue. It's so cool. So, nice little fun thing through Colorware that I just did recently. The SNES edition is cool though. That's a cool one. Yeah, you can go Colorware. You can customize anything. You know, any color. You know, there's a lot of options that they have. So I just did all blue. It's pretty cool. Okay, anything else here? Oh, the bundle they're talking about. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to find some, like... So there's some box art stuff, apparently, that people are posting. I don't know where it came from. Is it in the shop? No, I'm trying to find. I'm not signed into Twitter on here, but apparently there's box art images. Oh, and Donkey Kong's $70 instead of $80. So Mario Kart's more expensive. That's interesting. Where is it? Is there no... Huh. Yeah, I don't know where that page is that people are talking about. Let me see if I can, like... Alright, let me do this real quick. Alright, here we go. Good old Wario 64. Here's the Switch to box art. Doesn't look great. It's just a giant red thing. It's interesting. Oh, interesting. So there's some in-game compatibility issues. They have a list here of some games. Fall Guys. That's one I have. And then some with startup issues. The Arcade Archives. Okay, interesting. So they're kind of working through this tracked list there. Accessory compatibility info. Okay, so Joy-Cons can be paired wirelessly. Adjustable charging stand can't be switched to. Regular Nintendo Switch dock can't be. Even the regular AC adapter is not going to be compatible with the dock. It can charge it. Maybe not charge as fast, but it can charge it. But you can't use it in TV mode. HDMI cable as well. Alright, makes sense on the Joy-Con grips and stuff, obviously, all that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Interesting, interesting. So, yeah. Alright, folks. I think we've kind of exhausted at least what I can for now. I'm not the type of channel that's going to go like frame by frame and analyze all that kind of stuff. I'm sure other people are doing all that. This was more my initial reactions to the Switch 2 and everything after. I am planning to get it day one. I'm planning to get Mario Kart day one. I guess I'll have the upgrade kits for Zelda and stuff as part of the online subscription. And the GameCube games, although I don't know if there's one at launch that I want to play. But and then I also get the Welcome Tour on launch. I think those are the two games, Switch 2 exclusives, that I want, is Mario Kart and the Welcome Tour. And then Donkey Kong like a month later. Accessory wise, well, I want the bundle with Mario Kart, so there's that. So then accessory wise, I'll probably get a Pro Controller, the charging grip, and the camera. I don't need any extra straps or extra controllers for now. If they release other colors, I'll probably do that. I don't know if I'm going to collect every color controller either. I did on the Switch. It was a lot. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you to everybody that hung out and kind of watched along with me and you know, put your comments in the chat. Let me know your comments below as well, what you're interested in. And you know, as this comes about, I mean, hey, maybe I can live stream some Mario Kart World stuff, and that would be really fun. So I mean, check out how cool this looks. It's so good. So yeah, definitely excited and can't wait for Switch 2. So get ready. It's coming soon. But thank you all, as always, for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, as far as other stuff on the channel, so a couple things. Actually, I should make a couple final announcements. This Saturday, I'll be going to AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C. Just on Saturday. I was originally planning to go for the weekend. Other things came up. So going on Saturday with my wife and my son. I'm debating if I want to cosplay or not. I'm debating it. I don't know. It's a lot to try and do all that, but maybe that might be fun. We'll see. But what I will try and do, if I cosplay, it's going to be difficult to try and vlog as well. So I'm leaning more towards maybe I just vlog. We'll see. So that's the plan for Saturday. So if you're going to AwesomeCon in DC, maybe I'll see you there. I'll try and do a vlog, but then it might take me time to edit and do all that kind of stuff. But then later in April, we will actually be traveling to London for a vacation. So I went when I was a little kid. I haven't been since then. My wife's never been. My son's never been. He's actually never traveled internationally regardless. So that's going to be a really fun, trip for him as well. And that's one that, like, I am not going to vlog or anything. I mean, I'm sure I'll take pictures, videos, and things, but that's more of just for myself. I'm not planning to vlog or do anything there. We're going on a vacation and just, enjoying, but we'll see all the sights and, do a bunch of stuff. So, looking forward to that. The other thing that I want to announce, and let me just double check the dates. Yeah, okay. May 31st and June 1st, that weekend, it's a Saturday, Sunday, in Chantilly, Virginia, at the Dulles Expo Center, is the Big Lick Comic-Con. Weird name, I know. The Big Lick Comic-Con. Last year, I had a booth at the Comic-Con, my first ever booth for the World of Ha. I showed off a couple cool, toys and products that I've reviewed, but also sold off some things from my collection. Got to meet people, just have a good time, and I'm gonna be there again. I got approved again for a booth this year. So May 31st, June 1st, Chantilly, Virginia, Dulles Expo Center, Big Lick Comic-Con. I will be there. So if you happen to be in the area, you happen to be there, stop by my booth. I don't know, we'll find out where it is. I'll probably record a video like the Friday before, showing briefly my booth and kind of letting people know where I am, just as kind of a heads up. Yeah, I'm excited about it. That was a lot of fun last year. Excited to do it again. Yeah, I think those are all the big announcements. Otherwise, content-wise on the channel, I don't know. Everything is kind of sort of ad hoc as is. I'm just sort of playing around with things when I have time, what I want to film and do live stream, whatever. So we'll kind of play it by ear. Things have just been busy. There's been so much going on with work and everything too. Just got my wisdom teeth yesterday taken out. So the fact that I've been talking this long, after this, I'm going to go rest and kind of, rest my mouth a little as well too. So I can make sure I, recover and stuff as well. So I'm just trying to get all this dental stuff done and trying to, get ready for the London trip. I mean, there's just so much stuff going on. Ramadan, happened, and did a lot of time with family, which is nice. But Eid, by the way, belated Eid Mubarak to everybody as well. Had a good Eid, alhamdulillah. I mean, everything has been good. It's just been busy nonstop. But I'm around. I'll be here, and when we get to do fun little things like this, it's always a good time. So thank you all, as always. I appreciate it. Yeah, take care, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.